Hey guys, it's Smitty here with Smith Show Collectibles. Today I just wanted to put out a video. What we're going to do is we're going to do sort of a product review of a couple of the new grading companies that have kind of arrived on the scene. If you have been paying attention, it seems like almost every day there's a new grading company coming out with why they're better than the next and their new technology. And some of them are actually creating a little bit of momentum. They seem to be putting out good products. A couple of them might actually just be two dudes in their basement, so I don't know if you want to put a lot of faith in them. But anyways, today we're going to review three different card grading companies, CSG, HGA, and ECG. So I know that's a lot of letters, and we're going to get those acronyms spelled out for you so you know who we're actually talking about. But first one is CSG that I'd like to kind of go over, talk a little bit about their slab. If you're not familiar with CSG, that's Certified Sports Guarantee. Basically, CSG is a derivative of the Certified Collectibles Group. Certified Collectibles Group is the ones who do like CGC Comics. For those of you who aren't familiar, they also do stamps, coins, like monetary units. They movie posters. They're doing everything. They've been around for quite a while, so they are definitely a big name in the comics world, and they're definitely gaining a lot of momentum and speed. Kind of when it's coming into this new crazy wave of grading, and the market's going wild. So back in February, I believe it was, of this year, it was when they actually first started, kind of launched their CSG, their sports card grading, and I think there was a lot of naysayers at first, but because of their overall reputation, they've definitely gained a lot of momentum. So the first thing, I've just got it's a Frank Thomas rookie card. What I wanted to kind of just highlight is number one, the CSG logo. It's kind of hard to tell, but they've got basically this sort of refractive. You can see there this sort of refractive sort of surface there in their logo. They are doing basically the way their sort of grading works is you can do like a bulk submission, very similar to how PSA operated. You can do bulk submissions. They have different packages, economy, standard. There's a like an expedited one. I forget what it's called specifically. And then there's also their like walkthrough, which is literally like almost like it's not really a day of, but the different grading packages, different tiered system. It's how they do their comic books. And again, you'll see it very similarly to like BGS and PSA. Their bulk submissions start at $12, and difference with them is you have to pay for subgrades. So actually, I say the difference. It's really not. It's actually kind of the standard. It is an additional $10 for subgrades. So basically, what you're looking at is, and again, their turnaround times are fluctuating, much like some of the other companies. So right now, you're looking at 155 business days turnaround on a bulk submission. Again, bulk submission, I think you got to do like 30 cards or whatever. So it's gotten up there. They're receiving a lot of submissions. It's taken a while, but they do offer you, like I said, different tiered pricing, starting as low as 12. Next level is 20. Following that is 30, then 60, and then walkthrough is 125. So, anyways, but just looking at the slab in general, it's actually I kind of like the slab because it's a little bit thinner than some of the others I've seen. Sorry about that little glare there. But also what I like about the slab too is like you've got your CSG logo, holographic logo on the back. There's almost this little it's hard to say, but there's like a little other refractive. I'm not even sure. It's got like their little logo. It's like a refraction within a refraction. Also, they do individually serial number, and it is barcoded. So, this is basically, your slab is unique. You know that there's an official serial number assigned to it, which obviously is what you're going to want to see so that you can, look up in your registry and whatnot. But it is a really sharp slab. People have been giving it a lot of shit about like, oh, that green is so boring. CGC is their comic subsidiary. They keep their labels kind of basic in the sense that they have like a blue label, and then if it's a signature series, they have a gold label. If it's if there's been restoration, you get the purple label. So they kind of just pick standard colors, and they keep it really clean. That's kind of one of the things I've said about in general with this product is it's just a very clean look. It's there's not a lot to it. And I think in this case, like simplicity is kind of key. So very impressed with the product. That's the first one. The second one that has definitely, you've probably heard of them, is the hybrid grading approach. Hybrid grading approach. They're kind of priding themselves on using what they call artificial intelligence. I honestly don't know all the of the ins and outs specifically. I doubt it's like a superior robot who someday is going to take over. But they're using technology, which a lot of people are. And what's really cool about this product is that they're allowing you the option to kind of do like these different labels. This one happened to be like a splash. You can do a basic color. You can even do custom like labels where they'll actually sort of if you have like a something red, white, and blue or something, they can do like a sort of a USA red, white, and blue logo. I've seen those on some of the some of the cards out there. But they also try to like match your label to the card. So that's kind of a nice little touch. Now, these slabs are super heavy. Like, they are definitely heavy. They've got weight. There's a lot of thickness to them. They're definitely thicker than the CSG. But what's cool about them is based on their grading packages, you automatically get subs, which is nice. You don't pay extra. Right now, they offer, again, sort of different options. They're like, their best service, which is like a 2-day turnaround time, is $75. And again, the more you submit, the more cards you get a little discount. They offer 10-day service, 30-day service, and 60-day. 60-day being the most economical, where you're looking at $20 per card, which I think is a really good value for grading. If you want to wait 12 weeks, 3 months to get your cards back, it's probably a really good value. If you kind of flip around on the back here, so they have your personalized serial number. It's almost like a VIN number. It's got letters and numbers. And they have their HGA logo kind of embedded in here. It's definitely a cool card. It's definitely a cool product. I definitely, I like it. But it's got some weight. I mean, I'll be honest, it's definitely like a thicker, heavier, case, but very secure. It's kind of very, it's a cool thing that they've got going. Lastly, we're going to talk about elite card grading. That's ECG. Oops, I'm making a mess over here. Again, see, I told you about the weight. My little stands barely hold it up because it is definitely, you can see it's a bigger, it's a wider, it's a taller case. So anyways, apologies. Getting back to the ECG elite card grading. We've done a couple unboxing videos. I really do like this product. They also, with their label, it's a little hard to see. It's got the refractive surface. You can see here. This is a hockey card, and if you notice, it's kind of hard. If you see right there, they actually have basically like a hockey net in the background, which is kind of cool little touch. There's their ECG logo in the center. They do subgrades as well. You do pay extra for subgrades. It is an $8 add-on, and but I kind of like the look of this slab. It's definitely a lighter one, much like the CSG. It's definitely a thinner one. This is kind of cool because they're sending them back in little sleeves here. And just really quick, what I'll do, because this is what I really like about this product, is the security's great. Let me get this open. Is you have your serial number on here. So right here, it's etched in at the bottom, which is super cool. I mean, it's actually, you can feel it etched in. And then on the back, there's your serial number with your sort of refractive logo there. And then also, hold on, where is it? It's also serial number again, etched in. So I just think that's a great touch based on, the security factor in that it's, because it's embedded into the case or engraved in the case, you can't really, I don't know any way, I mean, I guess you can get creative, but I don't know how you're going to replicate this. So that's a really nice security feature. Again, this is just giving you guys a little deeper view into what some of these grading, what some of these new grading companies, what their cards look like, what their slabs look like. I mean, I'm kind of a big fan. I'm actually really high on all three of them. I think they all bring different things to the table. Security's big for me. The second thing, well, and maybe even should be the first thing, is their grading. I've found with just the submissions I've done, I think their grading is very accurate. A lot of the cards that I've sent in, and I encourage everyone, do your due diligence, get yourself a magnifying loupe. I really take a look. Surface grades are going to get you. But if you've got a card and you spend the time and, you can determine whether it just passes the eye test on centering or whatever. But if your corners are sharp and your edges are good, and you take care of your cards, maybe clean the surface, especially with something like this with like a prism. You're probably gonna be very pleased with your grades. And when I look at the cards that I've submitted so far, I am pleased with my grades because I think the grading is very accurate. I wouldn't question the grading. I think they're doing a very good job with their due diligence as far as accuracy and grading. So again, security top notch, grading accurate, and again the kind of the look and the feel of the slab is important to me. So that's just kind of a little bit of our opinion. Get you guys a little bit of a closer look here, so you guys can form your own opinions. I would highly recommend, if you guys are getting into sort of the grading aspect of it, do your homework, do your research. At worst, submit a couple cards. It doesn't hurt to spend a couple bucks to kind of see firsthand. I've started to notice that a lot of these different companies, you're starting to see them at the card shows, so they're starting to gain momentum. eBay comps are obviously not what PSA or BGSs are yet, but they're starting to get there. And I think if you guys are patient, you're definitely going to start to see, some of these card companies grading companies who are putting their time in and effort. They're doing a good job marketing. Their cards are gonna start holding a lot of value. And when you start seeing a 10, from ECG, it's hopefully sooner than later gonna start holding the value. Just as the HGA and CSG, I think they're definitely here to stay. And I'm very pleased with them. So anyways, guys, this was just a little review of our new grading companies, and hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please feel free to stop by, click and give us a thumbs up, subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.